Hello, folks. Tim here again. Today, I would like to talk a little bit about Dark Dimension and why it's pretty important. So, there's different tiers of Dark Dimension. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So, Dark Dimension 1 requires 5 6-star characters. But if you look at the rewards, you get 6 random orange gears, right? But then you get 1,320 other random orange gears. I keep saying gears, I mean items. Gear items. Alright. So that's just for your first run. And then you get it again for your second run. Now, I think focusing. So for my account, for my free-to-play account, I'm going to focus on Dark Dimension 2 first. The reason for that is it only requires Gear Tier 13. It is my opinion that it is easier to get 5 characters to Gear Tier 13 than it is to get 5 6-star characters, especially the ones that I'm using. Right? So you just need any 5 characters at Gear Tier 13. You're going to earn 3,960 orange gear materials and 18 pieces of orange gear from the rewards below on your first competition, as well as completion, as well as the powerful Ultron. So you get half of a 7-star Ultron on your first run. You get the other half on your second run, and then you'll have a 7-star Ultron. So the reasoning for doing Dark Dimension 2 first is that with a 7-star Ultron, you're just gonna roll Dark Dimension 1, right? So that's why, and other people suggest the same thing. I think I share the same opinion as everybody else, right? So, I mean, just look at all this orange gear you get. I mean, that's amazing. That's an amazing rewards right there, right? By the way, this is my main account. It's not pay to win, but I have spent a lot of money on this account. And even then, like, I screwed around so much and I had no focus. So when I started to play the game, I just started. I didn't look into it or anything like that, and I just started. I was like, I want to collect characters and build them up, and I started. So when I started, the Defenders was the ultimate starter team, and now not so much. I mean, some of them are part of one of the better war defense teams, but I put a lot of resources into Captain America that I probably shouldn't have. Same with Thor. Well, Thor's kind of iffy, but like Iron Man, I mean, put a lot of resources into Iron Man, and he's just not very good anymore because of power creep. Put a lot of resources into Hulk. Built up my Sinister Six pretty good. So now that I have shifted my focus to kind of streamlining everything and not wasting resources on things that I can't really, that don't do me any good anymore, the account is still kind of far behind. Like, I can't complete Dark Dimension 3 yet. All the characters that I'm working on this account, they're Mystic characters. So I've hit a Mystic gear bottleneck. I hope not to repeat that with my other account. Speaking of which, here is my free-to-play account. Wolverine is ready to equip some more gear, but I need to be level 54. I'm only level 52. see if we can get some gear for Kestrel. Alright, so Kestrel is now gear tier 8. So obviously I'm still investing, right? And I'm only investing in these characters. Unless something dramatic happens until I complete Dark Dimension 2, these 5 characters, Wolverine, Phyla-Vell, Kestrel, Gamora, and Nebula, are the only characters I will be investing any resources in. Unless, of course, I somehow pop Moondragon, and then I'll be investing in Moondragon. Alright, so Nebula is now gear tier 8. So, again, my focus, my big milestone next will be Dark Dimension and completing Dark Dimension 2, unlocking Ultron, and then completing Dark Dimension 1, which will give me a ton of gear. And I'm kind of hoarding gear right now so that if I, pop another good character, then I'll have most of the gear for it to gear it up. I'm not far away from Captain America Sam. I'll unlock him. That will be, that would be, pretty good. Not far on Dagger, although she's kind of hard to get. Not far on Cloak, who I will get. I mean, when I get Cloak, look, he's already got 5 red stars, so that'll be pretty good. And he comes out of the raid store. Moondragon, I'm almost halfway there. Silver Surfer, I'm almost halfway there. So Silver Surfer is another awesome plug-and-play character. So he's very powerful. So before Kestrel, I think he was the most powerful character in the game. And, I mean, he's another one that you can basically plug him into any team, and if you have him built up, you're going to do quite well. So he comes out of premium orbs, the launch party orbs you have to pay for, and mega orbs. So, pretty decent chance to get him with milestone. Wonder if I have any character orbs to open. Well, there we go, 4 premium orbs. Alright. 15 Psylocke, that's an unlock. $15 more Nebula, bam, look at that, another star. Outstanding. $15 Negasonic. Another Maria Hill shard. 15 Echo, she's pretty new. Part of the Young Avengers. 1 Namor. 1 Colossus. Part of my favorite Marvel Comics team. I'm not going to put any resources into her, I'm just going to recruit her. She's part of the Uncanny X-Men team. What else do we have in here? Anything? A couple Mystic Assassin orbs. We're just gonna bang 2 of them. 3 Mordo, 2 Heimdall. Eclipse Orb to open. White Tiger, 24 out of 45. She is part of the Shadowlands team. We're not going to open any of these until I need to. And I'm not opening any orbs that gives gear until after the patch, which is, boom, tomorrow. Well, maintenance is tomorrow. I don't know if the patch is tomorrow or the 25th. Look at that. Some training orb fragments. And some gear that I'm quite a ways away from being able to use. So I'm currently 40 out of 100 on Morbius shards. Hopefully I can get through these milestones and get him. There's still 3 days on the event. Alright, and then we're going to rank up Nebula. So she'll have 2 stars and both stars will be red. Not too shabby. So, my main team's coming along pretty well. I'm pretty excited. You know, I mean, my arena rank is 148. Pretty good, right? I think it's pretty good. You know, all these are I don't want to say pay to win. Pay to win, I hate that term. They're spenders. You know, if you look at some of their teams, I mean, in my shard, that's their team. That's ungodly. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I want to say obviously you spent, which, and I don't say that in a derogatory manner. You know, I mean, my main account I spend or have spent, and I probably will spend again. Especially if I want to get through Dark Dimension 3, I'm gonna have to put some money into it. We'll take these training orbs, you know, on that account, because I screwed myself so bad coming up that even though I have some really good characters, I'm not accomplishing anything really, you know, at this point until I can get some more of them to Gear Tier 14, which is what you need for Dark Dimension 3. And, you know, ideally, I'll be able to kind of, you know, put together a decent team like my Captain Sam, Maria Hill, Sharon Carter, and then, you know, maybe, well, I have Gamora's set, so I'm almost there. But this is about my free-to-play account, and there's been some great progress. So I think that I am well on my way to my next goal. You know, look, I haven't invested anything in any of these guys. You know, if I get the rest of Web Warriors, then, you know, I might pump them up a little bit. But, alright, I have been rambling long enough. I'm going to get out of here. You folks take care, and I will catch you later.